Sales objections are a natural part of the sales process, and they actually should be a welcome part of the sales process because what that tells you is that your prospect or your client is actively thinking through how you can work together and what obstacles they might need to address in order to make that happen. But sometimes overcoming an objection can feel a little bit like a zero-sum game. Someone has to win, someone has to lose. What I like to do is shift the language a bit. So instead of using the language of overcoming objections, I like to use the language of addressing a concern. And once you've addressed that concern, being able to move beyond it and continue on with your sales process. Two ways that you can help your prospects or clients to address their concerns is first by asking and then by offering. Asking might look something like this. Can you tell me a little bit more about the concern? And then can you also share with me from your perspective the impact of what this is going to have on the organization? Once you hear a little bit more about their thought process, their perspective, where they're coming from with this gives you better information to then be able to offer ideas for them to think through. So let me bring a few ideas to you for us to think through together. And then let's figure out which of these ideas makes the most sense to help us address your concern. Once you've gone through that process with the prospect or client, then you can come back around and ask, have we been able to solve this concern for you? Have we been able to solve it to the extent that we can continue on working through this process together and then helping you to make a decision to move forward? By asking and then offering, and then very importantly, circling back to make sure that the concern has been addressed, then you can take that concern, you've built trust with that prospect or client, and then you can continue on with the sales process and bring that opportunity to closure.